What's going on, YouTube? This is BoxingWave out in LA, enjoying some family time, enjoying some vacation time. But yo, let's talk about the fight, man. First of all, congratulations to Claressa Shields, man. Congratulations. Big win. And a very impressive one, man. This is a tough challenge. I don't think people understand. Yes, she's not the first to do it and cross over, but she's doing it in the prime of her career. She's a very accomplished boxer, probably the most accomplished boxer. You know, her and Katie Taylor. So congratulations to her for picking up this win on her pro debut, her pro MMA debut, PFL on ESPN. Let's talk about that real quick. I'm glad the fight was on ESPN, and I'm glad it wasn't pay-per-view. I like the fact that she got all this exposure. She got everyone talking about it last night, today. You know, she put the whole MMA scene on notice. They were watching. I like the fact that she's getting reactions. I like the fact that MMA fighters are reacting to it. I like the fact that boxing fans are reacting to it. People are paying attention, man. And I love it. You know, and look, man, pay-per-views is good to make your money and everything. And this is prize fighter. You want to make your money. But sometimes you got to have it where people can see it. And I think they did the right thing by making it available for anyone to watch. So, salute to her and congratulations. Now, let's talk about the fight. The first round, tough round, right? Elkin, not a walk in the park. Very experienced fighter. See her record, right? She didn't fight some 0-3 chick or some chick with, no, she fought a good, experienced fighter in a pro debut. Obviously, she's younger. She's, you know, stronger. She's a great boxer, but she didn't fight no walk in the park. She was taken down, lost a round. Most of the rounds, she was on her back, right? So she was not in control. She lost the first round. Now, defense was solid on the ground. You know, she didn't get hit with too much. I think there was a point where she almost turned her back on Elkin while she was on the ground, which would have been trouble. Luckily, she didn't, but she wasn't submitted or anything like that, obviously, and she lost the round. Second round, same thing. Got taken down and had to defend herself on the ground, right? This round was rougher, though. You know, there was points where Elkin was able to mount her, get some punches in on the ground and pound, and she almost had Claressa locked up in an armbar, right? So she almost submitted Claressa. Claressa was able to get out of it really quickly, all right? And now she's down 2-0, right? So the third round comes, and Claressa was able to stop her with flurry of punches, right? Got her down on the ground, got some ground and pound in, and was able to stop her. She was already down 2-0. She needed a knockout to win, and she was able to do it. Good win, right? Good stoppage and everything. Listen, if Claressa lost this fight, I wouldn't have felt no way. I would have told her to keep going because it's her first fight, and she didn't fight no flunky. So the fact that she was able to first, and sometimes, you know, sometimes I'd rather see a fighter how they look when they face a little bit of adversity. You know, I know when it comes to boxing, the fans, when you're not beating people easy, when you get knocked down, when you lose a fight, or when you know, get hurt in a fight, People say that you suck, you're sorry, yada, yada, yada. But when you face a little bit of adversity, I like it because I gotta see how you look when you're in trouble. I gotta see how you react to getting your ass kicked a little bit. So to me, her losing 2 rounds and then end up winning is good. Like, this girl, mentally, she's strong because she don't care. She loves a challenge, and she's gonna find a way to win. So she passed the test. I didn't want this to be the fight where she knocked this girl out in 1 round. I didn't want this to be that fight. I want you to really experience exactly what you could be dealing with in the future. Because these girls ain't gonna stand up and box outside of a couple of them. These girls ain't gonna stand up and try to strike with you. They know you're an elite level, the best boxer out there. They're not gonna sit there and fight your fight. No, they're gonna take you down. So she passed the test. All right? And listen, I don't know where this is going, right? I was thinking about it, and I was like, "Lo, what if she ends up being, like, let's just say," and it's gonna take more, because we need more fights. We need more fights. She needs more fights. She needs more experience. So I'm not gonna jump the gun. I understand that she's not on a level of the elite MMA female fighters. She's not. But we need more fights, and I want to see more fights before we get there. But in the meantime, work on your craft, work on your takedown defense, work on your wrestling, work on everything. All right? But what if she was able to get better and become an elite fighter and even become a champion at some point? Whatever, I don't know if she's going to stay with the PFL. She'd probably stay here. I don't know how many fights is in her contract. Damn, the house is nice. Shit. The house is crazy. Yeah, I don't know how many fights she's going to do. But while she's there, get your fights in. Stay active. I don't know what's going to happen with boxing. But all I was saying is, what if she becomes champion? And what if she dominates some of the best fighters in the world? She would have to be like the greatest female fighter, period. And I'm not talking about just limited boxing. I'm talking about period. There's not too many athletes. Like Heather Hardy, there's other women that switch back and forth. But Heather Hardy was a champion in both sports, right? Was a champion, was a world champion. She beat the very best at the time in the UFC, right? She was a champion in boxing, but she didn't accomplish what Claressa Shields accomplished. So if Claressa Shields is able to dominate MMA like the way she's been dominating boxing, you would have to say she's the greatest fighter of all time in anything. But that's down the line. But for her to win her pro debut, it's not too many athletes, both male and female, that wasn't able to do great things in 2 different sports. I was thinking like about Bo Jackson, he was an amazing football and a very good baseball player. Deion Sanders too, who's one of the greatest football players ever. He was a good baseball player on top of that. It's not too many athletes. Yeah, there's some fighters that done it, but she could really do great things. Now, as far as her being a boxer, I just hope her going back and forth and having 2 different types of camps back to back, I hope that doesn't affect her in a negative way, because there are fights like a Savannah Marshall, people like her that I still want to see her fight. That is a very dangerous fight. That's a very challenging fight for her. This is someone she lost to in the amateurs. Savannah Marshall is tall, she's long, she's rangy, and she has a good jab. That'll be a tough fight for Claressa. So I just hope that if she is gonna ever take that fight, that her head is fully in the game. But you know, we just gotta wait and see how that goes. We gotta wait and see how that goes. So I just hope it doesn't affect her in a negative way. That's all. And I hope she can just keep holding on to her titles. She's doing a lot, you know. She got a heavy load to do this MMA thing and boxing thing back to back, hold titles in boxing, trying to win titles in MMA. It's a heavy load. But if she can do it, she could do something that no one's ever done. Because everybody that cross over usually fail, you know? So I just want to continue watching. And I wish her the best. And that's it, really. I think I said everything I had to say. All right, man. So, yo, make sure y'all subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.